a classic first move from your opponent. Named after two 19th century players, the Caro-Kann remains a sound opening for players of all levels. Not the main idea, but a good developing move nonetheless. A good active move, attacking the e4 pawn and opening up your bishop to be developed. This is a fair trade. This pawn recapture builds a strong center and shows good chess instinct. A central advance from your opponent that limits your piece movement. You've pinned your opponent's knight, limiting its movement. Your opponent prepares to castle kingside and secure their king. You're bringing your knight into play, eyeing the central squares. Creating a pawn chain. You are threatening to win a knight through a fork. They exchange pieces of equal value. You sacrificed your knight, a stunning move. They are threatening to win a pawn through an eventual discovered attack. You stopped your opponent from being able to win a pawn through an eventual discovered attack. A straightforward recapture. That was a fair trade. A straightforward recapture. This move doesn't hurt you much, but it doesn't help either. Their best option was to strike at the center with a pawn. Nice development that allows kingside castling next move. This move connects their rooks, giving them a stronger position to work together. You've secured your king on the same side as your opponent, a solid strategy. Your opponent activates their last piece, bringing all of their forces into play. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. Their piece is now in a more active square. You offered your opponent an opportunity to exchange pieces of equal value. They are potentially weakening their king safety with this pawn move. This is a fine move. Their knight is now in a stronger position, controlling key areas of the board. Not the best move, but not bad either. That's playable. You captured that free pawn. Their best option was to reveal an attack on the queen. You stopped your opponent from being able to checkmate the king. They've made a mistake, and their bishop is now lost. The only move, and you found it. This removes an attacker that was threatening to capture one of your pieces. A straightforward recapture. You won a bishop for free. Decent move, but they had a better one. Your best move was to defend a pawn that was under attack. Their king steps away from the check by your bishop. Your better option was to defend a pawn that was under attack. They missed a chance to win a knight through a fork. You escape the check from the knight. They move out of danger, though their piece loses some activity. They missed a better way to move a knight to safety. Well done, an excellent move. They took your pawn for free. You made a passed pawn. I like their choice. Your last piece has joined the game. You get a chance to play a stunning move, ignoring the threat on the knight. Ignoring the danger to your knight was a tough but ingenious choice. That's not a mistake, but they didn't. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. They prevented you from being able to force eventual checkmate. That fork puts real pressure on your opponent's position. capturing the checking rook. You captured a... That was the only move. Nice fork. You'll be winning a pawn. They stopped the check by interposing. You won a pawn for free. They made one of the top moves in this position. Nice, definitely the right move. They move their king out of the check from your queen. Yes, this is the way. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. That's a useful pin you found. They played one of the best moves here. Passed pawns must be pushed. I like their choice. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. A clear recapture. Getting closer to the forced checkmate. They stopped the check by interposing a piece between your queen and their king. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. They made one of the top moves in this position. You continue the checkmate attack. They are right on target. You're still on the road to checkmate. They played the strongest move available. You continue the checkmate attack. Precise move from your opponent. Your move gets closer to checkmate. They are right on target. Your move gets closer to checkmate. They played the strongest move available. Your move gets closer to checkmate. That was the only move. You've wrapped up the game with a textbook ladder mate.